All right. We're live at the ballpark for day 2 of the NDAG tournament. We're on Motley Family Field for matchup today between Dallas Christian College and Ecclesia College. Dallas Christian winning yesterday their game and getting the number 1 seed Ecclesia for this game. So we'll be doing some lineups, national anthem, prayer, all that good stuff is about to take place. But we got first pitch at noon. So we got about 13 minutes, and we will get going.
Jones. Batting sixth in right field, number 9, Frederick Perry. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 26, J.C. Ramirez. Batting eighth in left field, number 11, Alton Gaston. And batting ninth at third base, number 34, Lamar Blatnick. On the mound for the Crusaders, number 29, Derek Lewis. Now for the Royals, under head coach Griff Smith. Leading off, the shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado. Batting second in right field, number 6, Jet Warner. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 13, Gustavo Soto. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 7, Adrian Vivo. Batting fifth at second base, number 4, Julian Aguilera. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 8, Ray Armeo. Batting seventh in center, number 5, C.J. Price. Batting eighth and catching, number 24, Tucker Bradley. Batting ninth in left field, number 9, K.J. Merriweather. Pitching for the Royals, number 22, Blaine Dunston. At this time, we ask everybody to please stand and remove your hats for an opening prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. This morning's prayer will be offered by Mr. Gerald McReynolds.
All right, let's pray. God, thank you for today, and thank you for this weather and a place to play ball today. Thank you for the teams that got here safely, and I just pray for good sportsmanship as we all play together. And just thank you again for the opportunity to get to play today. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you for that, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's day 2 of the NDAG tournament. Let's play some baseball.
Eddie wasn't happy with their way they were acting. He wanted to play
All right, we are ready for first pitch. This game is going to be between the number 1 seed Ecclesia College and Dallas Christian College. We're on the Motley Family Field, and over our shoulder on the Joe McGuff Field, you got Grace Christian versus Kansas Christian. So that's your games getting ready to start. Dallas Christian yesterday beat Grace Christian to get the play Ecclesia this game. Ecclesia had a bye the first game, and being the number 1 seed. Second game of the day, Arlington Baptist won their game. And last night, Randall came back and beat Kansas Christian College going into extra innings and winning it in 8. So, Kansas Christian, host team, they've got a little bit of work to do to get back up into this championship game. That'll be on Thursday. So they got to win out. It's double elimination. And we're going to get started here. All right, coming up the bat for Dallas Christian, A.J. Smith. One 0 count. Start this game off. High 2-0. Reminder, this is a 7-inning game. Dallas Christian had a really good game yesterday.
A.J. Smith was a big part of that. He's leading the team in average at .372. Yesterday, he saw the bases 3 out of his 4 plate appearances. Got hit by a pitch, took a walk, and also a double. Did have 1 ground out in the game. Came around to score a run, and his fingerprints were all over that victory yesterday morning's contest.
2-2 count.
Chopper over to third.
1 out.
Romeo to Vivo, and
So we have the let's see here. Ecclesia Royals and Dallas Christian Crusaders. 1 out. Second baseman. Did some good stops yesterday in their win against Grace. Jaden Arevs. And there's out 2. Number 17, Jonas Ledesma. First time up today. Strike 1. Dallas Christian, head coach Denny Dixon, assistant coach Kyle Urias.
little chopper to third. Jaramillo gets it to Vivo for out number 3, and they retire the side in order.
Well, there you go. Going bottom of the first. Tied at 0. We'll do the rest of this, who they have brought with them on their coaching staff for Dallas Christian. Assistant coach Gordon Porter. And they have also mentioned their team chaplain, Gary Hardy. For Ecclesia, head coach Griff Smith, who was actually the coach of the year in the conference. Assistant coach Tyler Sheridan, assistant coach Justin Raines, and assistant coach Mike Novak. That is who Ecclesia has with them. Ecclesia, number 1 seed in the conference. It was a very close, tight run for the lead of the conference between Kansas Christian, Ecclesia, and was it Dallas also?
Arlington
Arlington.
Baptist. Yeah. They were all within about a half game or so of each other going into the final series of the regular season, and Ecclesia won out in the tiebreaker, coming down to power rankings, and they beat Kansas Christian out for the 1 seed. And
There you go.
Arlington Baptist ended up 3 seed, I believe just a half game back. Very tight race for them top 3 teams in this very good conference.
All right, here we go. Ecclesia Royals coming up. Number 2, Ethan Delgado, Salina, Texas. Or Salina, sorry. There's a difference. Salina is in Kansas.
Yes, it is.
Salina.
A couple hours west of here.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Strike 1.
Ethan Delgado, he's their leadoff guy, but he leads the team in average at 451.
It's a pretty good season.
Yeah, 38 RBIs, pair of home runs, 69 hits, so he's a tough out. Also 20 walks, so he gets on base. On base percentage 535.
Wow. I remember a guy named Eddie who was batting 700 when he played.
That's right.
But that was back in the day.
Had about 3 at-bats that season.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's on your PlayStation team. There's strikeout 1. Oh, man. We got 3 games today we'll be doing. I've got Elijah Hillard, number 6. Oh, well. Okay. Had some. Oh, okay. Number 6 is Jet Warner. I'm behind in the game here.
Yeah, the official program that they provided, they had a couple little changes, Ecclesia, with their jersey numbers. They were in the Navy today, and when they wear their Navy jerseys, their players have different numbers.
Oof, 2 strikeouts in a row here to start this game off for Ecclesia. Or for Dallas Christian, sorry. Juarez, Mexico, right across the border of El Paso. I don't know where that's at. And he fouls it. 0-1. One. 2-1. 2-0. 2-1.
Number 23, Royce Freiberger.
Owls it back. 2-2 count.
Derek Lewis already with 2 strikeouts today. He does lead the team in strikeouts at 54 on the regular season. That ball miss away, count goes full.
Full count. And struck him out. Look at that.
Struck out the side.
Ooh. Going to
He adds to
top
them
of the
numbers.
second.
We're scoreless going to the
Yeah.
second.
All right, Kansas Christian College hosting this NDAG. It's our website's Kansas Christian You want to go there and take a look at our college, what we offer, and go to our kccfalcons.com. That is our sports website. And you can kind of see our schedules and records there. All right, Andrew Hickey, also known as Paul Bunyan, the lumberjack up to bat.
He is an intimidating fella.
He is.
And he's got the bat to back it up.
Yeah.
This guy is dangerous at the plate.
We kind of mentioned being in college. When we were younger, we couldn't grow facial hair, and this guy's got a beard down to his chest. Fouls it over. 1-1 count.
Hit a little ground ball up the middle and runs that out to get a base hit. Tough play for Aguilera to get over. Able to field it in shallow center.
Hickey's on first. Number 8, Ray Jamillo from nope. Creed Jones. I'm looking at Ecclesia. Creed Jones.
Blaine Dustin on the mound for the Ecclesia Royals.
Strike.
1-1
count.
3.83 ERA, 4.2 record.
One, 2 count.
Oh, 2. 1-2.
1-2. The ump said 1-2 there.
Oh, okay.
He gives that a ride. That's going to go center
Price.
field out. Number 9, Frederick Perry. Strike 1.
Perry out of Houston, Texas.
1-1.
Walked twice yesterday. Got a RBI off one of them walks. Thought it'll fly out and ground it into a double play.
2-1.
Not a bad day when you go 0 for 2 at the plate, but you get on base twice, you get an RBI, and score a run. Comes set, the 3-1 pitch. That's well hit out into left field. That's down for a base hit. We got runners at first and second.
All right, so we have runners on first and second.
J.C. Ramirez, designated hitter today. We did not see him yesterday in the Crusaders game. Infielder out of Brazos Valley, Texas.
Fouls it back. 1 count.
235 batting average on the year.
Ooh, that's going to go right up the middle.
Yep.
It's going to load. And he has some trouble with it, but they're going to Load the bases.
Yep, just punch that up the gut right in the gap. And
Well, Dallas Christian.
Crusaders are threatening early.
Now runners in scoring position. Got a loaded bases here.
As the bases are juiced, only one out. Gaston's looking to put the ball in play somewhere. He
it's
fouls that off of his, looks like thigh or maybe his knee.
Yeah, he's down. He's up.
Yeah, he's going to try to walk it off, but
little
that's
gimpy there.
yeah, that stings. You know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A 1 count.
Gaston with an RBI single yesterday. Also reached on an error, ended up coming around scoring a run late in that game against Champion.
Fouls it over. 2 count.
Number 27, third baseman, Reagan Muchler.
Ball 1-2 count. Hammers that one. That's going to fall. Finds
that'll
the
bring in
gap.
2 at least.
Yeah, here they come. Look at that. Dallas Christian jumping up 2 runs.
Icky and Perry come and scratch a couple across, and Gaston with a big time double. 2 ribbons attached.
Lamar Blatnick from Juneau, Alaska. That's our first Alaskan.
Yeah. Now, do you know the capital of Alaska?
Got me thinking. That's a good one. Strike 1. Oh, man. Woo, Alaska. That's far from home there, Eddie.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, it's beautiful. I had the opportunity. I went to Alaska a handful of years ago.
Yeah?
And absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Never been. Want to.
Delgado to Vivo. Gets out number 2.
Run comes across. We got a 3-0 game here. Dallas Christian. A.J. Smith. He gives that a shot. Goes to, there we go. We get out of that inning. Dallas Christian putting up 3 runs, leave 1 on. We're going bottom of the 2nd. Dallas Christian 3. Ecclesia 0. All right, here we go. Ecclesia. ready to start it off this inning.
Coming to the plate, number 21, catcher Daniel
Adrian Vivo, Miami, Florida. Fouls it back, 0-1.
Vivo batting .311 average on the season, with a .556 slugging percentage.
Nice. 0-2 on him. Our boy struck out the side that first inning. Oof, almost got it there. 1-2 count. I say this every game. Every pitcher starts off with a perfect game.
Yep.
And we just go from there. Go straight up.
Jones
Out one.
there makes the catch.
Derek Lewis, Little Elm, Texas.
Aguilera, he's from El Paso.
Okay. 2-0 count.
Number 18 up to bat, Damian Fernandez.
2-1.
Aguilera with a .277 batting average. Oh, nice play there by Araves.
Oh, not going to get him.
But Hickey tries to stretch out and make it. But nonetheless, Araves, good job at getting over there and fielding that.
Well, there goes to perfect game. There goes to no hitter. But you still can get your shutout. Ray Aramillo. 0-1.
Arameo with a .344 average. Out of Dallas, Texas. The pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Count goes 1-1.
Leading off the inning for the Falcons, we have number 5, starting left fielder, Vin Shively.
There's a shot.
Well hit.
Right field.
Perry's-
Oh,
wow.
off. Hits the wall. If there wasn't a fence there that went up, that would have been out.
Yeah, hit just underneath the yellow line that indicates the home run, just about a foot short of that, but it's the fence, and Perry over there on right ran into the wall trying to field it, lost his hat. He's going to retrieve it.
So we have runners on the corner, 1 out. So Ecclesia now, runner in scoring position.
So for hardest hit that ball was, Jeremiah just gets a single out of
Yeah.
it. Just a lousy single,
Yeah.
but just about a foot short of being a
Yeah.
2-run homer. He ends up being stuck at first. And does advance Aguilera. He goes from first to third on it.
2-0 count.
Fouls that back.
2-1. Fouls it back. 2-2 count. Stays at 2-2 with the foul.
C.J. Price out of Little Rock, Arkansas. He's batting .294 on the season.
And he gives it a shot
After
there, and
that
that's
with
going to
a
bring
base
in
hit, RBI.
one. He had a little bit of trouble out there.
Yeah, he's going to get into second safely.
Look at that. Good hustle there. Heads up. And Ecclesia. It's one across, so we got 3-1 game. Runners on second and third for Ecclesia.
The catcher, number 24, Tucker Bradley.
So Price will get a double with an RBI on top of it.
And there's
Well
another
hit.
hit.
That's going to score two, and we're going to be tied.
Well, he's going to be a little closer at home.
Well, wow. It was a nice throw by Gaston out and left, but beating the play to score came Price.
We're tied up here, 3-3.
And we'll have a courtesy runner, and that'll be Dalton Lamburn.
Courtesy running first base, number 1, Dalton Lamborn. Now batting the left fielder, number 9,
KJ Merriweather up to bat. Got a tied game now. Runner on first. 1 out.
Oh, wow, what a play there by Araves to dive out and make a Superman-like grab. Dishing it quickly to Hickey to record out number 2.
Number 2, Ethan Delgado up to bat. Oh, 1 count. One. Yeah, it's going to be a towering shot, center field.
Jones is there. Smith is in. Smith takes it. Gets out of that inning, but not before giving up 3 runs. We're a tied ball game. It's 3 apiece here in Kansas City.
Going top of the third. Right, top of the third, tied at 3. Jacob Hervez for Dallas Christian up to bat, second baseman. He's already made a good stop in this game. 1-0 count.
Yeah, Hervez, like you said, made a great stop early in this game, and yesterday flashed that leather as well. He was all over the place there at second baseman. Great stops. Good arm to first. That was lined out of play, foul. 1-2 count. So
Bouncer.
Chopper will stay fair. Jaramillo.
Got him at first.
Vivo for the out.
Out 1.
Leading off the inning for the Tigers, number 15, center fielder Jared Garnott.
There's a shot. It's going to go left field. He's under it. Out 2. Hickey coming up.
Big swing and a miss there. We talked about how he's dangerous at the plate. He's already proved it. Got his first at bat, a single, came around to score a run. Started off that big second inning for the Crusaders. That's right down the pipe. He wants that one back. 0-2.
Oh, that's going to hit him, but holds it 0-2 on that foul. 2 outs here. Man, struck him out. Woof. He was aiming for the fences on that one.
Yeah, he loaded up and
Man.
took a monster rip and came underneath of it.
All right, we're going to go bottom of the third, tied at 3.
Jet Warner leads off for the Royals here on the bottom of the third. Struck out his last at bat. Oh, that's called strike 1.
Yeah.
Generous call there by home plate umpire. I thought that was pretty outside, but
Fouls it back, 0-2 count.
Pitch, and that one
1-2 count.
high and away. Another ball outside. Count evens 2-2. Jet Warner 343 average on the year. And it's going to be a fly to center. Smith is there. He makes the catch. One away.
All right, it was brought to our attention there was some reflection in the camera there, so we open up that window. Hopefully that'll help with that. Apologize for that. And we got a 1-1 count here. 1-2 count. One out. And the worst part, Eddie, that reflection was of me. They do not want to see that, for sure. I'm not made for TV coverage.
Not the face for radio. You and me both, my friend.
That goes up.
Smith
Man, that
was,
is center field out.
Yeah, that was a
too.
mile in the air.
That was.
Took about 15 minutes for it to finally fall.
All right, ball one. Two oh. It's a shot. 2-1.
Screamer to out of play, but he straightened that up. It would have been some action. He did straighten that one up. It's going Gaston out and left, almost to the track. He makes the catch. Not an easy catch either. So he had to get back in a hurry. Make the over the back grab.
We're going top of the fourth. We're tied at 3. All right, we're going top of the fourth, tied at 3. Both teams scored 3 in the seconds. Held scoreless in the third. And looking over my shoulder, looks like Grace Christian with the lead, 2-0. 0 over Kansas Christian. And they are in the 4th, I believe, also. Strike. 0-1. It's nice weather today. High today is 74. Nice out here. That's going to go. Whoa, man, that had the distance, but will be foul.
Yep, just a little bit foul. Merriweather was in a track meet racing over the corner there and left, hoping to get a chance at it, but it was well out of his reach into the bullpen of Ecclesia. The 0-2 pitch. Ow, just a little bit high, I guess. Brings us to 1-2. That's going to be inside for a ball. Count evens 2-2. That misses just a tad high. Count goes full.
Oh, and we'll walk him.
Jones very patient there with that at bat. He'll take the free base.
All right, number 9, Frederick Perry.
Number 24, designated hitter, William Ashley.
Perry, back in the big second inning, a single, came around and scored a run. That one's hit hard but foul and out of play.
Oh, 2 count.
Halfway through the ball game, we have KCC 0.
Oh, rides inside for a ball. 1-2.
Foul ball.
Jones took off on that, ready to steal, but it's fouled away, and he returns to first.
Fouls it back.
Leading off the inning for the Tigers, number 27, Reagan Muchler.
Dunston comes set. The 2-2 pitch.
And strikes him out. Not even looking on that one.
Yep.
First out.
Ramirez has a hit at his first at bat. He popped up high. Going back is Aguilera. No, Warner comes in, calls him off, makes the grab. Out number 2.
2 outs here. Runner's taking
it's
second.
going.
It's going to be close.
And slide
He's
in there.
safe.
Yep. Jones has been threatened to steal that bag for a while, and he made good on his threat and got in there safely. Now Jones with a huge lead,
1-1.
threatening to take third. Dunston's got his eye on him.
A shot.
Well,
Left
to left,
field.
Merriweather's there, and
Gets out of that. Leaving a 1 on. Going to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied at 3. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 4th.
Number 5, Eric Whiting.
Dallas Christian, or Ecclesia, coming up to bat. Number 4, Julian Aguilera.
Aguilera singled in his first at bat of the day. Came around to score a run later in that second inning. Watch this, called strike 1.
Tigers number 18, Damian Fernandez.
Fouls that one over. 0-2 count.
Timeout called on the field as a baseball gets into our playing area from the field next to us.
Hey, Mark, did the live staffing revert back to this game over
1-2 count.
or still got Kansas Christian?
That's going to be outside for a ball. Count evens 2-2.
2-2 count. Use their ride. It will stay 2-2.
Yeah, fouled out of play. I'll find the seats.
Jared Gardner.
Is it the Kansas Christian game or is it our game?
And that's going to be inside. He swings at ball 3 and goes down with a strikeout.
I'm talking to him.
That'll bring up Jaramillo.
2 outs. One out.
That one's well hit to left. Perry's back and makes the snag, and 2 away.
Number 23, Royce Reimer.
All right. 2 outs. Number 5, C.J. Price. Strike one. That will go. Well, it finds the gap.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. There.
He's going to turn that into a triple.
He is.
Got to get down. It be.
It was a good throw, but he is safe.
Yeah, very good throw, but he was going full steam ahead. He slides in there safely for a triple. So, Ecclesia is threatening with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Go ahead run, only 90 feet away. That gets away from the catcher, Ledesma, but not far enough away to advance. Price stays at third.
One 0 count.
I'll be outside for ball, 2-0 count. Outside.
3-0.
Leading off the inning with Falcons, number 41, Manny Valenzuela.
A 3-0 pitch in there for a strike, 3-1.
Runner in scoring position. That triple just a little bit ago. Fouls it back. We got a full count.
Be smacked up. Hickey's going
Foul.
back, but won't be able to have an opportunity as it's out of play.
Stays full count.
Number 10, Alex Rodriguez.
Lewis comes set. That's well hit.
Center
Smith
field.
back
He's
there
on
makes the
it.
play.
Leave one on. They were threatening. We're going top of the 5th, tied at 3. All right, we're in the fifth. We have one strike here, tied at 3. Oh, 2 count.
Blatnick got a RBI in the second inning.
Ooh,
It was swinging.
got him. Well, looking over my shoulder, Falcons are down 5-0 to Grace Christian. And we are in the top of the 5th over there. Strike 1.
So back to the top of the lineup for the
Ooh,
Crusaders.
that's going to hits the catcher in the mask. 1-1 count.
That's the reason you wear it.
Yeah, it is. Gives it a ride.
Well,
Left field.
McClinton's there, and he makes the grab.
Out 2. Elvez. Second baseman at the bat. Fouls it back. 0-1 counts.
Arvez is third at bat of the day. 0 for 2 so far, to a couple grounders. So the 0-2 pitch can be outside for a ball. 1-2. Wasn't swinging. It's going to be over the head of Nice.
That's going to be a single.
Not Nice, excuse me. I got the wrong lineup. Over the head of Aguilera. Well, we've opened the window. Wind kind of came in blowing, and all my papers got flustered. And
Your lost 2 was who?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1-0 count.
A 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Well hit.
Good
Going to
hit.
be into left center, but back to catch is Price. And
Just like
they
that.
retire the side.
Going to bottom of the 5th. We're cruising right now. It's tied as 3. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fifth. Home run over our left shoulder gives the Falcons. Now it's a close game with Grace. 4-3 Grace. Top of the fifth. Falcons still at bat. Strike one. KJ Merriweather. Bat.
Takes high ball.
1-1. Two one count. That's going to go center field, out one.
Smith is there.
Number 2, Ethan Delgado. Up to bat.
Delgado got a strikeout and a fly out.
Ball one. Won't sign on him.
Pitching change for the Tigers. We have number 44, John Sunaki.
Delgado calls for timeout.
A clean off the plate there. I didn't see anything on it, Eddie. but
Neither did I. He just kind of rubbed his foot across it and said, I'm clean enough. It's gonna be
1-1.
in there.
Fouls it back. 1-2 count.
Back in the box. He stands way back to the back of the box. In fact, his right foot is almost out.
1-2. It's always interesting how people
Yeah,
use that box, you know.
yeah, different guys have different approaches.
Some like to be way up tight up front.
Which I never understood that. I like his more to
Yeah.
Delgado's stance. I want to be as far back as I can. Give me any millisecond that I could get to see that ball and hit it. But some guys do like to be right up at the front end of it.
Right up on it. 1-2 count. Outside, 2-2 count. Dallas Christian wanted a strike there. You hear that whole dugout groan.
The two big swing
There he
and
goes
miss
down.
goes down swinging.
2 outs.
Coming to the plate for the Falcons, number 2, shortstop.
Number 6, Elijah Hillard. Actually, no. Jet Warner. I'm sorry. I'm looking at I forget they switched in their navies. So Jet Warner. Strike one.
I don't believe umpire. He's been consistent with that outside corner. He's
Yeah.
been calling it both teams all day. So he's going to come inside for a ball. Count goes 1-1.
Two one.
And that's rides inside, a little high and tight. 3-1 count.
Have another game at 3 o'clock.
Oh.
Oh.
Warner thought he got the free
Yeah,
pass.
he did. He was trying to
Umpires.
sell that and take off, but pulled him back.
Yeah, so not so fast.
Full count.
Did I say he said cool your jets?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Jet
there
Warner.
you go.
Little pun.
Look at that. Oh, there he
That's
sat
go
down
down
that
for
time.
him.
Woo.
And they
All
go
right.
down in order.
Top of the 6th. We had a close one here. We're tied 3-3. Okay, we're back. We were watching that other game. Pretty exciting. Falcons just tied it up. Stealing home. Tied at 4. All right, we got Lumberjack himself, Hickey. Strike. 0-2 count on him. 1-2 count. Okay. He gives it a ride. That's going to be foul.
Hickey with a single and a strikeout on the day.
2-2 count.
He's looking to do something here. Very frustrated with himself with that strikeout back in the 3rd.
Up high, full count. And fouls it back. He gives that a ride, but that's
Merriweather's there and left, makes the grab one away.
not one. This is a deep park. We talked about that. Center field straight 400 feet. Left and right field's 330. And
Tigers number 11, Dylan Thomas.
He's going there for a strike, 0-1 count. Jones flew out to center in the 2nd inning. Took a walk in the 4th, stole a base. Now he gets a hit right up through the gap between short and 3rd. He's on with a single.
All right, so we got a runner on first. Creed up to bat. Two outs. J.C. Ramirez. He's going to take second. Oh, he lost his footing a little bit out there to second baseman, but takes second. A 1 count. Ball 1-1. Both teams have been deadlocked since the second inning, where they both got 3 runs in. Since then, we've been stalemate here. There's a shot.
Going out there, Warner calls for it. He'll make the grab, and
We're on bottom 6, still tied at 3. All right, Sato Soto up to bat. Gustavo. Whereas Mexico. Here we go. Ball 1. Gives it a ride, but it's foul. 1-1 count.
Soto with a strikeout and a flyout on the day.
Strike 2.
A 1-2 count. There's the offering, and going to be hit right back to him. Lewis takes it and
Out 1.
it's to Hickey.
We're going to go at 3, game at 6. Tomorrow, same, 3, noon, 3 and 6. And then Thursday, we will have for sure 1 game at noon, possibly 3, depending on that game. Out. Second out. Julian Aguilera Up. 2 outs, 0 on base. Tied at 3. Strike 1. Strike. 0-2 count. One, two. There's a little grounder. There we go. None of that inning. Top of the 7th. We're tied 3-3. We'll see who breaks through here and wins this one. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. Tied at 3. Somebody's got to break through here and win this one. Gaston, number 11. Let's see what he can do. First pitch. Ball. Game over our shoulder. 6. Let's see. I think we're in the 6th inning. They're tied at 4. 2-0 count. Rio.
Gaston with his fingerprints all over this one. He had that 2 RBI double back in the 2nd inning.
And we'll walk him.
Base for a 2nd time today.
Number 34 coming up to bat.
Oh, we're going to have a pitching change.
Right, interesting move.
So we'll get you the final line for Blaine Dunstan as his day is completed and tell you about the new pitcher here when we come back.
All right, here we go. We're on the top of the 7th. We're tied at 3. Dallas Christian up to bat. Ball 1.
So Blaine Dunstan's day is done. Final line is 6+ innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. He will not be eligible for the win, but he is responsible for the runner at first. So if he comes around to score, he could get the loss, but no win possibility.
2-0 count.
Replacing him is number 12, Ryan Pindell. Pindell with a 3-0 record, a 1.06 ERA.
Three-zero count. Already got one on first. Got walked. The first batter. And the other batter is walked. So we got runners on first and second. All right, A.J. Smith up to bat. He's got runners on first and second. Finds a gap. Brings somebody in here and take the lead.
Odd.
Inside, that's 5 straight balls thrown here.
Aguilera was very concerned about the bunt. He ran in. He was past the pitcher's mound by the time the pitch came in. Anticipating Smith to play some small ball. And here he comes again. Look at him. He's past the pitcher's mound.
All right, 6 straight balls thrown here.
Pitching coach is going to come out and have a chat. There is activity going on. He's going to signal for somebody new to come in. So Pindell's on a very short leash.
Yeah.
And we will let you know who the new pitcher is.
Came in. He threw 6 straight balls, walked one, and 2 balls at the batter. They don't. All right, here we go. New pitcher. It's number 10, Derek Harbison from Xena, Ohio, on the mound.
Yeah, Harbison with a 5.13 ERA.
We have 0 outs. Need to correct that, sorry. Runners on first and second, 2 balls. 3. Nope, outside.
Nope.
There's a strike. So that ends the ball throwing there. They threw 6 in a row.
Harbison with a 2-1 record. Also has 2 saves.
Oh, that's going to get past him. It's going to put a runner on third. Oh, it's past
and
him.
that's passed, and
Ooh, runners on first and second now for Dallas.
Smith slid in hard and kind of scraped up his hand. Missed an opportunity to possibly make it a home on the overthrow.
Just like that, it has turned a little bit. Dallas Christian now threatening to score, and they're going to walk number 4. Brings up Elvez. Bases loaded, 0 outs. Interesting move there. May they get a double out, a double play here.
And I misspoke. I said Smith at third. It's Gaston at third who slid in hard.
Ball.
Smith was
Ball 1.
batter. We got Gaston at third, Blatnick at second, Smith at first base. Air was out, up, bases loaded, no outs. Dallas Christian looking to put it away.
Strike. 1-1.
At least looking for the go-ahead as Ecclesia gets the bat in the bottom half of the inning.
He gives that a shot. That's going to go
Warner.
right. They're going to test it. They will. There he comes
It's going to
in.
be a tight
Gotta
play, and
that's
he's
out.
going to be out. As
Double play.
Warner catches it and makes uses that cannon
Man.
and fires a missile to Bradley behind the plate, who gets it and had Gaston out by a mile.
Wow. All right. Okay, runners on the corner, 2 outs. That was a just bang, bang play. Right fielder just gunned him down. So we got 2 outs now.
So there was a little bit of a discussion there. Ecclesia is claiming that Blatnick, who's at second, left early before the catch, didn't tag up properly before running to third.
Well, if that would have been the case, it would have been a triple play. That,
Yeah.
1 count. Wow.
Yeah, they appealed, but he either didn't see it or didn't agree. So anyway, now a hard hit ball there to Aguilera, to Delgado, and
Ooh, just like that, they
from bases
Get out
loaded
of
and
that
no
one.
outs, Ecclesia
got the
makes
momentum.
something happen, and they are fired up. They are
ready to
outside
go
of their
here.
dugout, and these
Man.
guys are pumped.
Well, we're going to go bottom of the 7th, tied at 3. See if Ecclesia can win this one. bottom 7, tied at 3. Dallas Christian had the bases loaded. Looked like they were going to take the lead. They get a fly to right field. Runner tags up on third. Gets thrown out at home for 2 outs. Double play. And then they ground out in the inning. So, all momentum now for Ecclesia. Up to bat, 0-1 count. 0-2 count. One, two.
Jaramillo flew out in the fourth, got a single in the second, came around to score a run. That ball's way outside.
2-2. Fouls it back. Shoots that one back. Foul ball. Foul.
Count goes full. Lewis comes set. The payoff pitch.
Foul.
Hit foul.
Full count.
Going to be outside. He'll take a free base.
Runner on first. Pinch runner Gabe Reed be running on first. And number 5, C.J. Price up the bat.
Coming to the plate, number 15, Jared Garner.
Price put down a bunt. Nicely placed. Going to be playable for Lewis. Gets to Hickey in time, but advances the runner.
1 out. Good play right there. Smart play. Advances the runner.
So with that bunt, they advance the runner, get guy in scoring position. Tucker Bradley, the catcher, hoping to drive him in here, get a win in walk-off fashion.
Outside ball 1.
Another ball outside, 2-0 count.
Big swing, 2-1 count.
Pitch. Bradley smacks that. A little dribbler there to short. Jones gets it to Hickey for the out. No advancement as Reed will stay at second, and now they'll have a pinch hitter come in for Merriweather. This pinch hitter will be Diego Canuelas.
Well, he'll get on and be walked. Well, runners on first and second. Pinch runner 9. So we go pinch hitter to pinch runner. And number 27, his job, did a good job getting on base. Just like that, man. Ethan Delgado. Boy, that was a interesting exchange there. You get a pinch hitter, they instantly walk him. He gets on base to put a pinch runner in.
Yeah. Well, they had Canuel's bat for Merriweather. They intentionally walk him, so he doesn't do anything. He put on his batting gloves, immediately took him off, jogged to first, and put Merriweather back in to run.
Just like that. 1-0 count. 2 outs, runner on first, second. Gives it a shot. That's it. We're going
hit, and Aravez is there.
We're going 8.
It's the line drive. Yes, we are. Got extras here in Kansas City.
All right, we've gone 7. We're deadlocked at 3. We're going to go 8 now. It's like Hickey will be up first for Dallas Christian. See if the Lumberjack can get something started for Dallas. Ecclesia keeps Derek Harbison on the mound. Takes ball 1.
Galloway.
1-1.
Hickey takes inside for a ball. 2-1 count.
There's a
And
shot.
sharply, it's going to be over the head of Delgado.
There we go. We got a runner on first. Just like that. Creed Jones up to bat for Dallas.
So Stephen Miller will come in to pinch run for Andrew Hickey at first. Creed Jones looks at called strike one.
One count.
It's going to come in a little low for a ball. Count goes
2-1.
2-1. And for a strike, count evens at 2-2. In the
Full
dirt
count.
for a ball. Jones here showed bunt, pulled back as Miller will take off, but it'll walk him, so runners at first and second.
Frederick Perry coming up. See if he can find a gap, bring in a run. Well, these advanced runners.
We're going to have a pinch runner come in for Jones. It'll be number 23, Axel Rios.
Axel. That's our first Axel on the year. A lot of firsts in this game.
Mm-hmm.
First Alaskan, first Axel. Strike one.
That's well hit out to left. Warner's back. He makes the catch, and nobody will be able to advance. They learned all about the cannon that Warner has,
Yeah.
and he threw out that Gaston at home plate.
Yeah. Out one.
They weren't going to even
Test it.
test it. Exactly.
Outside ball one.
1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1.
Strike 2 or 1-2 count now.
Here comes the pitch. A big swing and miss. Ramirez goes down swinging, 2 away.
All right, Gaston up. Looks like the Falcons' season will come to an end. They will fall to grace. Looks like 7-4. They got the World Series.
He dropped it.
He had it. He dropped it.
Yeah, he had him dead to rights there and couldn't hold on to the baseball. Both runners will advance. Now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away.
1-0 count.
That's
There,
that's going to be in for a
bring in
base
one.
hit. That'll bring in at least one.
No, he's
they're
gonna go
hold.
back.
Yep, they're going to hold up Rios there at third base.
Dallas Christian takes the lead, 4-3. Wow, we got runners on second and third. They held him up at third, trying to get him across.
So,
Strike 1.
I'd like to take a moment to congratulate William Ashley on being an all-tournament team member.
1-1.
Blatnick now.
2-1. Well, the Falcons' season is not over. They still have the World Series left.
Yeah, yep, it will be.
They were wanting to win this tournament for
yeah,
sure. Hosting it would have been.
Yeah, you had to look at them as being a favorite. Being a 2 seed and only became a 2 seed just because of tiebreaker. It could have easily been the 1 seed, just a few points short on the power rating index, and being the host team.
And there's 3, but Dallas Christian takes the lead. 4 runs to 3, going bottom 8. See if Ecclesia can answer. All right, Jet Warner leading it off for Ecclesia. They're down by 1 run. Bottom 8. Ball 1.
That's outside. Warner with a pair of strikeouts today and a flyout. 0 for 3. Looking to change that.
2-0.
It's going to be inside for ball 3.
3-0 count. And, strike 1.
That corner. A little chopper to third, but it will go foul.
Full count. That's a shot right there. That's deep.
Gaston's back at the track. Over the back. What a catch.
He caught that. Wow. Out 1. What a catch.
Alton Gaston flashing the leather.
That was a
nearly to the wall.
Catch.
Behind the back.
Man.
Hats off to you. Well done.
Out 1. Wow. Woo. Good catch.
Going to come inside for a ball, 1-0 count. Be out of play. Strike, 1-1 count. Outside for a ball, 2-1 count.
2-1.
We're at the 2-hour mark of this game. Not bad for going extras, and that's going to hit him.
Runner on first.
We'll take a free bag.
And kind of didn't appreciate the throw down of the bat there. But, yeah, you got emotions going. You're excited. You got on first. Stephen Miller will come in and pinch run. Nope, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's yeah, Delton Lambert. We were looking at Dallas Christian lineup there. All right. Well, tying run now is on first. You have 1 out. Adrian Vivo, bat for Ecclesia.
It's going to be hit.
Oh, what a stop.
Snagged by
There's
Jones.
one. That is game. What
Wow,
a stop.
Wow. Big time double play.
Woo! They come out in the 8th. Starts off with an amazing catch. Left field. And then the double play will send them on. Wow.
What a ball game that was.
Yeah, Ecclesia now will be playing at 3, I believe, against Grace. And Dallas Christian moving on. I think they play at 6, if I'm not mistaken.
So Ecclesia will be playing at
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, yep.
Against Grace Christian.
Over on McGuff, yes, against Grace, you're correct. And then next up, we're going to have Arlington and Randall.
Yep, coming up.
Here at Montley
Just a
Family
minute.
Field at 3 o'clock, so just under an hour from now, We'll
Wow.
be back with that game, but what an exciting one here.
Yeah, 8
Dallas
innings.
Christian besting Ecclesia in extras.
All right. Back at